Hey everybody, today I'm working on my 98 Ford F150. I'm having a problem keeping the belt on. I think I found what it is. Getting under here, and I'll show you. This thing's 4.6 V8. Good old truck, kind of low mileage for a year. But right here, my belt is riding up on the lip of the harmonic balancer. And if you look, it may be hard to see. Right here, the outside of the balancer is slid back. These balancers have a rubber bushing kind of in between them. It helps take the harmonics out of the engine. Well, this one, for some reason, has slid back, and probably just over time. But I've got a new one I'm gonna stick on here and see if that fixes the problem. Well, pretty sure that was my problem. You can see there where the old balancer was rubbing the front of the engine. And right here is the old balancer. After I got it out, here's a new one. But you can see where it's been rubbing. There's a new one. Also, look right here. See how that slid? That one's flush on the front. See how it slid? See there? This one's flush. So if you're having trouble with the belt staying on one of these, well, probably anything, check your harmonic balancer. Because you can see that rubber right in there. That's how this works. This is steel, this is steel. It's got a rubber bush and it takes vibration out. All cars have these, had to have them. But sometimes over time, this truck's just got 115,000 on it, but over time, that rubber, I don't know if it deteriorates or what, but that's what happens. So let's see if we can get this new one on. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to put the new balancer on because it's got a press upon that. That's the end of your crankshaft. It's threaded. It's got a bolt. This bolt goes in there to hold your harmonic balancer on. But the way you put it on, to press it on, you go to O'Reilly's, somewhere like that, and they'll rent you the stuff to do it. But screw this adapter in the end of the crank where the bolt goes. Okay, I've got it screwed in. I'm gonna leave it just a bit loose so I can get it out. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you out here, because it'll be hard to show you under there. Get down here on the floor. Now, this is the kit. I've already got most of this put together. Comes separate. I put that nut on there. This is the same thing as what I screwed in. Now, I will put this over the end of the crank. See, it's got a key weight there. The key's still in the crank. This is threaded in, this part right here. What you saw me thread into the crank. Now, I'm gonna put the crank up there, line it up, put this in. Well, I'm gonna put this bearing on it first. It's hard to do with one hand. Put that in. Okay, now you're thinking, well, how's that gonna work? Because when you tighten this down, take a wrench, tighten this down, it's gonna just pull that out. Well, that's where this bolt comes in. Put it through that hollow shaft, screw it into that adapter, and that's gonna hold it. So that way, when you tighten it in, it's gonna keep the shaft here from pulling out that adapter. And when you tighten it up, it's going to just press this crank up on or press the pulley up on the crank. So I'm going to do that now. Ain't much way to do it, hold the phone, so I'll show it to you when I'm done. Okay, I've got everything in place. Here's what I was showing you on the floor will go. So I've got the harmonic balancer up there. I've got it lined up with a key. The adapter's in. The bolt back here is in to the adapter. Now, what I'm gonna do is tighten this nut up, and it's gonna press the balancer onto the crank. Also, it's a good idea, put a little grease on the snout on your balancer, and that'll help with your seal on the front cover there. So I'm gonna do that and be right back. Okay, finally got this thing back together. I've run it for a little while. The belt's staying where it should. You saw before how I was riding up on this groove. It's not doing that now with the air conditioner on. Air conditioner off, it seems to be doing what it should. You can see right there, there's a little bit of a gap. Remember, the old bouncer was rubbing against the front cover. So everything seems to be looking a lot better now. This is kind of an aggravating job, but something right here I want to show you. I didn't tell you how to get the old bouncer off. To take it off, you need a puller. I bought this one at Harbor Freight. It comes with all different bolts and everything. You just line it up right there. A lot of these harmonic balancers have holes in them to where you thread a bolt down in. Get all that, put the third one there. Then tighten this here. Then that's going to press against the front of your crank. And your pulley's going to just come right off. This one come off pretty easy. I have had some. Been on there a while, kind of mean to work with, but this one done pretty good. Like I say, it's just a Harbor Freight kit. It comes with several different bolts and everything you might need, so pretty handy kit to have. Here, this is the kit. I got it O'Reilly's to put the pulley back on. Then after you get it on, just take a picture, washer and your nut on. Torque it down, you're good to go. To do this, had to take this cover off, take a fan shroud out. I couldn't get the fan loose, that big nut right down there. I couldn't get it loose, so I just kind of took the belts loose from the clutch, then just slid it back to get this out. Just had to kind of work around it. I could probably got it out. Didn't want to spend all day messing with it. But got everything back together, got the belt on, fan shroud back in place, fan bolted back up to the clutch. Put this cover back on. Like I say, I ran it a while and seems to be doing pretty good now. Hope this helps if anybody's having trouble keeping a belt on a 4.6 or, like I say, any serpentine setup. Check your harmonic balancer. It may have slid on you, be causing you a problem. But I hope this helps. And like always, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Try to get some more videos coming out. I'm working on the rear end on the 30 Plymouth right now. Hopefully have a video of that before long. All right, y'all have a good day. Pretty here in South Carolina today. The leaves are starting to change. There's the rear end I'm gonna put in the Plymouth. Out of an S10, I hope it's wide enough. We'll see. I've got it ready to go. But y'all have a good day. Talk to you next time. See you.